Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your team's problems landing on your desk? Monkey management is a powerful delegation strategy that helps managers avoid taking on their employees' tasks and issues. Instead of solving every problem yourself, you guide your team to take ownership of the next step or even the entire solution. This approach not only frees up your time for strategic work, but also empowers your team to grow and become more independent. By shifting responsibility back to the rightful owner, you foster autonomy, skill development, and a more efficient work environment. Let's explore how this works in practice. Monkey management isn't just about delegation, it's about solving some of the biggest challenges managers face. When managers take on too many tasks from their team, they become overloaded and lose sight of their strategic responsibilities. This leads to time mismanagement and stunted team growth, as employees never develop the skills or accountability needed for their roles. By keeping the monkey with its rightful owner, managers can focus on what matters most while teams learn to solve problems independently. This shift is essential for building a high-performing, agile team. Let's dive deeper into the core problem: managerial overload. Managers often find themselves swamped not just with their own work but with the problems their team brings to them. Instead of delegating, they take on these monkeys, believing they can solve them faster or better. But this approach is unsustainable. The more monkeys a manager collects, the less time they have for strategic thinking, planning, and leadership. Eventually, the organization suffers as everyone waits for the manager to make the next move. Monkey management offers a way out of this trap. When managers spend too much time on tasks that should be handled by their teams, they risk losing sight of their core responsibilities. Time mismanagement is a common pitfall. Managers get bogged down in daily operations, leaving little room for strategic initiatives. This not only affects their own productivity but also limits the team's ability to grow. By practicing monkey management, managers can reclaim their time, focus on high-level priorities, and ensure that everyone is working at their highest potential. Managers solve every problem for their team, employees miss out on valuable learning experiences. This stunts their growth as they never develop the independence or accountability needed for their roles. Over time, the team becomes reliant on the manager for every decision, slowing down progress and innovation. Monkey management flips this dynamic, encouraging employees to take ownership and learn from their challenges. This not only builds stronger teams but also prepares future leaders within the organization. How does monkey management actually solve these problems? It starts by ensuring that each monkey or problem stays with its rightful owner. Managers guide and coach their team rather than taking over. This approach improves time management, increases employee accountability, and boosts overall productivity. With a more balanced workload, teams become more efficient and managers can focus on leading rather than firefighting. The result is a more collaborative and empowered work environment. First step in monkey management is to clearly define the monkey, the specific task or problem at hand. It's important to identify exactly what needs to be done and what the immediate next action is. This clarity helps prevent confusion and ensures that everyone knows what's expected. By breaking down problems into actionable steps, managers make it easier for team members to take ownership and move forward confidently. Once the monkey is defined, it's crucial to assign ownership to the right person. This means delegating the task to the team member who has the skills and authority to handle it. Avoid the temptation to keep the monkey yourself, even if you think you can do it faster. By trusting your team and giving them responsibility, you help them grow and ensure that work is distributed effectively across the team. Delegation only works when expectations are clear. Be explicit about what the team member is expected to do and how much authority they have to make decisions. This prevents misunderstandings and empowers employees to act confidently. Setting clear boundaries and guidelines ensures that everyone knows their role and can move forward without constant supervision. After delegating, it's important to establish a follow-up mechanism. Agree on check-in times to ensure progress but avoid micromanaging. The goal is to support your team, not to hover over every detail. Regular follow-ups keep everyone accountable and allow you to provide guidance when needed without taking back ownership of the task. One of the most important principles is to keep the monkey on the assigned person's back. Make it clear that the responsibility for the next step rests with them. This reinforces accountability and ensures that tasks don't bounce back to the manager unnecessarily. By communicating this expectation, you help your team build confidence and independence. Tasks left unattended can quickly become overwhelming. That's why it's important to either feed the monkey by addressing the task promptly or shoot it by resolving or delegating it effectively. Don't let tasks linger and grow into bigger problems. By dealing with issues as they arise, you keep your team agile and prevent chaos in daily operations. Learning to say no is a vital skill for managers. Not every request aligns with your project goals or capacity. By professionally declining tasks that don't fit your priorities, you protect your time and focus on what truly matters. This also teaches your team to respect boundaries and take ownership of their responsibilities. Not all managers delegate effectively. Some, like the nice guy, take on everyone's monkeys but fail to solve the problems, letting tasks pile up and go unresolved. Others, like the control freak, believe they can do everything better and take over, stifling team growth. The absent manager is never around to help, leaving employees to fend for themselves. And the idiot manager mishandles tasks, causing confusion. The ideal is the supporting manager, who listens, supports, and guides without taking over. Supporting manager or team leader is the gold standard in monkey management. They listen to their team's challenges, offer confirmation or suggestions, but never take ownership of the problem themselves. This approach empowers employees to solve their own issues while still feeling supported and guided. It's a balance between being available and not taking over, which leads to stronger, more capable teams. Having the right conversation is key to effective monkey management. When a team member brings up a challenge, the manager should ask, "What is your next step? And what do you need from me?" Then schedule a follow-up to check on progress. This structure ensures that the team member retains ownership of the problem while the manager provides support and accountability. It's a simple but powerful way to keep monkeys where they belong. Projects, especially in IT, are full of risks, over 200 at the start. Problems are inevitable, from budget overruns to technical failures. Monkey management prepares teams to handle these challenges by ensuring everyone knows their roles and responsibilities. Clear authority, regular communication, and time for problem solving are essential. By empowering teams to own their monkeys, projects become more resilient and adaptable. At the end of every conversation, it should be crystal clear who has the monkey. The next move: use task assignments and due dates to reinforce this. If someone says, "Leave it with me and I'll get back to you," they now have the monkey. This clarity prevents confusion and ensures that problems don't get stuck or ignored. Remember, whoever has the next step has the monkey. Monkey should only be fed or addressed by appointment. Don't let problems disrupt daily operations. Schedule time between managers and employees to discuss and decide the next step. This approach keeps work organized and ensures that everyone knows when and how their issues will be addressed. It also reinforces the habit of coaching and empowering team members to solve problems effectively. The monkey population gets out of control, meaning too many problems are on the manager's shoulders. Something has to change. Managers can't feed all the monkeys alone. Tasks must be delegated or resolved quickly. A good project manager knows the size of the monkey population and ensures that team members are taking the next steps. This keeps the team agile and prevents burnout. Monkey management is more than a delegation tool, it's a leadership philosophy. By pushing tasks to the lowest possible skill level, managers conserve their time, foster employee empowerment, and enhance team performance. This approach leads to better decision-making, greater agility, and a culture of ownership. When everyone knows who has the monkey and what the next step is, projects run smoother and teams thrive.